So we got a new build, but not just a new build, a big build. And this one's for Activision for their new game that they're releasing, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. The vehicle is called the Wonder Vehicle. It's an old truck that has to be equipped to fight zombies. The whole build looks crazy, but it doesn't need to be perfect. So they're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. So it looks like a nice big pile of right? Yeah. So the client is Activision / Call of Duty. So there's a new Call of Duty game coming out. Basically, we need to make this truck look like that. It's a lot. Fabrication, Kurt, I need you to lead. The best thing is nothing has to be perfect. Everything's supposed to look messed up. So we get to use some of our creativity. I mean, this is an actual truck that's in the game, so we have to make it look as close as we can to this. So like with the paint, Ian, we're gonna bring in Rhino, probably do a lot of airbrushing to give it that tarnished look. Yeah. But I think the base of this truck is kind of good to start with. It's rustic, you know, it's weathered, needs to look dirty, needs to look mean, it needs to kill zombies. This is definitely the opposite of what we do every day. So reminding the guys daily is probably gonna be my job of like, no, the door panel doesn't need to be nice. It needs to look like this. It needs to look like it's dirty and went off-roading, only it killed some zombies on the way. So, all right, time to get to work.
Now that I've got the renderings and got the kind of rough idea, now I need to start with aggressively working on the outside, getting a lot of the big spikes on there, getting the front bumper with all the big sears on that, getting all the foundation work going, make it really look like a zombie vehicle. Then after that, we can start getting into the detail stuff. But you know, definitely got to lay the foundation first.
So while the fabrication's going on, we have to build the Abomination, AKA Abby. This is typically one of those things where I say, we build everything under this roof, we can do it all here. This is one of those projects where we gotta call for some help. So I'm gonna call my friends over at Immortal Masks, since this is what they do and they're the best in the business, to come help me get this done.
My name's Andrew Freeman. I'm one of the co-owners of Immortal Masks. And what we're doing is basically blocking in the creature. It's kind of the initial part of this project where in order to create the overall creature that we see in the reference, you need to just kind of sculpt it directly onto the hood of the truck, which this is the actual hood. And then we've mounted some armature board at kind of almost a 90-degree angle to kind of hold the jaw, which is going to have rows and rows of teeth. There's also kind of protrusions and bumps and kind of looks like radiation, which is fun to sculpt and forgiving in terms of where we have to link things up, like tentacles and stuff. But essentially right now, we're just going to kind of be blocking everything in and making sure that everything, you know, looks right and feels right. Then it takes about maybe a day or a day and a half of just refining the major forms, which is really important. Then we'll spend some time detailing everything. So once it's done detailed, it's gonna look a lot like this reference, and it's gonna have its teeth and all these cool skin textures and bumps and stuff. And this is kind of a fun part, just kind of getting our hands dirty with the clay and just going at it.
they're doing right now is they're molding that wet clay sculpture in epoxy and fiberglass. It's one of the bigger molds that we've actually seen in this shop. So we're gonna finish the mold up today. We're gonna install some handles on there so we can pull the big pieces off. After that, we're gonna pull it off the hood, and then we're gonna flip it upside down, take it apart, and we're gonna clean all the clay. Once the mold is clean and prepped, we're gonna cast it in Dragon Skin 20, and we're gonna cast in that, and then we're going to back it in a soft foam. So the foam is gonna work as both a filling point and keeping it lighter. It's also gonna be working as an adhesive to the actual hood of the car. So we're gonna use foam as almost a glue as well. The silicone is gonna afford a nice translucency and the actual feel of skin. So if you approach this crazy car that can hurt you, you're gonna touch a monster that's gonna feel real. Once we get it cast, we're gonna demold it, take it out. It's gonna be a raw casting. Then we're gonna go ahead and paint it. We've cast the teeth separately. We're 3D printing the tongues, and those are gonna be molded. And right now, we're sculpting the tentacles that kind of attach to it separately. Once we cast that, it's gonna be all kind of laid out in different pieces and then painted. And then we're gonna bring that over and we're gonna adhere it back to the hood. And we're gonna do that here, and then we're gonna bring that back to West Coast.
If I was to say what a pack-a-punch is, by the looks of it, it gives you some jet packs to make the truck go faster.
What's that one guy that has a thing on here? Maybe something like that, maybe?
Nah, not a deal.
No idea.
No idea.
What's a pack-a-punch?
Knock somebody out.
Is that for Call of Duty, you think? I wouldn't even know, like a punch, I don't know.
A pack-a-punch, it sounds like it don't feel good.
So a pack-a-punch is a very core and important part of Call of Duty Zombies. Basically, you get your gun, you get to round 15, your gun isn't cutting it anymore. You gotta pack-a-punch your gun or you're gonna die to the zombies. So you pack-a-punch your gun, gives it like fire bullets, changes the skin, makes it look really cool. People are always trying to solve where it is because it moves on the map depending on what map you're on. And I think this is gonna be the first time it's ever on a car too. So we're excited to bring that to life.
So for the pack-a-punch, I was initially gonna try to use like some type of tail housing or something from a standard turbine from a helicopter or an airplane. But unfortunately, aircraft parts come at a premium. So now we're making our own thing. And so hopefully, once we get this drum out, and we're gonna incrementally work our way up on it and kind of get that crazy light in the center of it. And hopefully it'll come out all right.
While Kurt and Sheldon are working on the gun and the pack-a-punch, I have Rhino on the other side of the truck because I really want to get that dialed in because the Activision team is about to show up and we need to get their approval.
What are we doing to this vehicle? Well, we are taking a very old truck and making it look even older, aged, and more patina than it already is. So I've got a great foundation to paint with because it's already beat up. I just gotta make it look worse. What we've done so far is up here you can kind of see the old kind of dirty paint job. This is what I've done, and it's done with a bunch of different techniques. Glass cleaner, we've done lacquer thinner, we've done some aging up here with a corrosion kit. So this is fake. This is fake. That's what it used to look like here. So it's just a bunch of different techniques I've learned over the years of full finishing and doing a bunch of cars to patina, and we're adding it to this truck.
This already looks badass.
It looks crazy. I mean, we're trying to make it as close as the renderings you guys gave us, but overall, I mean, it's definitely one of that front.
I'm Andrew Mornian. I'm a lead vehicle artist at Treyarch. I lead the whole vehicle team. We make like all the score streak vehicles, player vehicles, like basically every vehicle you see in the game. And you know, sometimes we get really special vehicles like this. We always put so much care and time and detail into it. And then, you know, seeing you guys take it into the real world and just like give birth to it, it's amazing. I feel like it's really faithful, you know, recreation of it.
What's this piece? Like that's painted. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's painted.
Like all of this to kind of give it the look of like rundown rust.
So this used to look like that.
One thing though that really stood out was he showed me the paint test. And this is, it's just a little area so far, but this is like exactly what we're going for on it. So that's super exciting.
Not only can they impale you, but they may create gun holders. Follow me. Ta-da! Now you know all my secrets, darn it. See, now if you show Ryan this, it's like, now everybody can do this. I'll never be called again. So then, as I go, like you can see spots where there's a little bit wet, so you just spray over it. Then we'll diffuse that area. The more I go over it, the deeper it gets.
happy?
Pretty good. I like it. I just got to do like a couple of more weird bars right here, and then that other unit, and then make some hoses. Get the ghosty.
It's perfect. They can't spin it. They can't spin it all the way around. And then they could disconnect it if they're driving down the street so they don't get arrested. Definitely turning the rendering into reality. You know, I think when it comes to like a video game car and something that's built in the digital space and then bringing it into real life, it's always a balance on like how realistic can it be without feeling too gimmicky. I think this looks perfect. I think they're gonna see it. I think the fans are gonna go crazy over it. I'm excited just to get it out on the street and see what people think. We're in the final stretch of this build. All we have left is the paintwork on the gun and the wheels, and George and Andrew just pulled up so they could show me this Abbey. I can't wait to see it. This is the sickest I've ever seen.
Yeah, cool.
Feels real. I mean, that's a pretty crazy, realistic interpretation of the monster for sure. It's like never seen. It's like hyper realistic, and it feels like skin. Like it's pretty cool. I love it. I approve of it for sure.
The front's the heaviest? Yeah. I think it's, I mean, when we always say turning renderings into reality, we actually turned a video game rendering into reality. I'm excited to see what the guys that design this in the game, when they see it in real life, they're gonna be blown away. I mean, the gun already blew them away. This, out of here. Wow.
There's magnets in all the tentacles so they can
I saw that.
Yeah, and then there's magnets in all the tentacles so they can kind of be positioned wherever you guys want, but
I just don't know what we would have done if I didn't call George. Yeah. There's no way we were gonna make this out of foam.
Yeah.
Come see how the head fits in your head.
No!
That feels great. It's awesome to see it all come together. I had no doubt that the team over here, West Coast Customs, was going to do an amazing job. So, I knew the team at Immortal had to, step up as well. And to see it all come together, it's so cool, and very proud and really excited. It's an awesome project to be part of.
This is the best part. I mean, it's fun watching these things being built and coming together, but when you see it done and put together and it looks how you imagined it was going to look, yeah, especially like in one shot. Just plopped it down and went, wow, everything worked the way it was supposed to work. From the dimensions to like how the tentacles, stuck to the car. So yeah, this is a proud papa moment, I think, for all of us.
Instant rust.
tough.
That's a wrap on the Wonder Vehicle. It turned out amazing. Taking a digital asset and turning it into reality, it really turned out beyond my expectations. Kurt and the Fab team killed it. Rhino did his magic, and then Immortal Masks came in and just really kind of boom. It's on its way to go to ComplexCon. I can't wait to see what everyone thinks of it.
So we made it to ComplexCon. We're about to see the Wonder Vehicle that we built for Call of Duty Black Ops 7 for the first time. And it's here in the wild. It's no longer in the shop. I'm dying to see it. I'm literally dying to see it. So let's check it out.
We're at ComplexCon 2025. We have the Wonder Vehicle here from Black Ops 7, partnered with West Coast Customs to make this epic real-life rendition of it. It looks incredible. People are loving it. They're jumping in the turret. They're climbing inside. They absolutely killed it. Shout out West Coast Customs. Call of Duty Black Ops 7, available now.